job, buddy.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Hey, wait.
Some outdoor trips don't feel dangerous at first. A quiet stealth camp near an old ruin turns tense when footsteps move outside the tent, while another camper fights through Storm Amy on exposed cliffs until leaving becomes the only safe choice. When the night starts warning you, would you stay or get out? Katya is a full-time van life traveler who spends her days exploring, singing, and sharing her trips with viewers. In this video, she reached a quiet, scenic campground and decided to stay for the night. Everything seemed peaceful as she settled in, relaxed, and started filming a few clips while warming up her voice. But that calm scene did not last.
Drinking watermelon moonshine, cut the burn with a little lime. I was his and every bit of that boy was mine. Too young to know what love was. 'Cause there's never nothing like the first time. It's always gonna taste like watermelon moonshine. The fuck? There are hunters out here. I'm gonna close my van doors.
Gunshots rang out through the area, instantly cutting through the quiet. Sensing something was wrong, she quickly closed the van door by instinct. Viewers later noticed that just after the second shot, faint impacts could be heard near the van, almost like debris being thrown up close to her camera. It may have been leaves or loose gravel. No one can know for certain, but the timing made it feel much more alarming. The shots seemed extremely close, and since nighttime hunting is illegal in most areas, except for certain predator control situations, the incident did not feel like ordinary hunting behavior. Many viewers think the shots may have been meant as a warning. Even if someone was legally hunting, doing it near a designated campground is not just unsafe, it is truly frightening. Lost in Wonder is a channel led by a woman who enjoys the outdoors, recording camping trips in unusual locations. Her videos are always interesting, and this one was no different, although it was much less calm than her normal outings. For this trip, she tried a stealth camp at an old ruin said to be haunted, giving the entire night a darker feeling.
I'm actually doing this. I just got dropped off and I'm hiking at the Bruce Trail, which is a long trail here in Ontario that goes from Niagara Falls all the way to the Bruce Peninsula on Georgian Bay. And this is just a very, very small section of it. And it goes through a ruin that is believed to be haunted. And I was reading about the story of William Black.
She was dropped near the Bruce Trail in Ontario, a long path running from Niagara Falls toward the Bruce Peninsula. After walking a short distance, she arrived at the ruin, an abandoned structure connected to unsettling local stories. At first, the place seemed ideal. She pitched her tent, looked around, and settled into her routine. But as daylight faded, a sense of unease started to move in. While arranging her campsite, she spotted odd lights moving through the trees. At one point, they appeared to head directly toward her before turning away along the main trail. She could not tell if they were hikers or staff checking the area, but the lights made the woods feel much less inviting.
When I was setting up, I saw lights in the woods, and one time it looked like it was coming right at me. I don't know if it's hikers or if it is the park authorities doing rounds. Either way, they didn't come here to the ruins, they just walked through the path. But you know how it is at night, the light just really goes far. It is definitely getting cold, there is a chill.
As the temperature fell, she tried to calm down and continue her evening. She made dinner, listened to the sounds around her, and returned to her tent for the night. Even as she tried to rest, the reputation of the place stayed in her thoughts. especially with Halloween close by, when visitors often go out hoping to see something paranormal. Later that night, she heard footsteps nearby, much closer than earlier. She attempted to ignore them and fall back asleep, but the sounds kept coming back.
But I don't know, I have a feeling that more people may come by. It's pretty close to Halloween, and this is a pretty famous haunted ruin, so a lot of people will come here at night to see if they get to see the ghost of William Black. What the was that? I just heard footsteps, but this time they sounded much closer, not farther in the path. Okay, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep.
More noises carried from deeper in the forest, creating the feeling that something or someone was moving around the ruins. Nothing hurt her, and she remained inside her tent throughout, too cautious to check what was moving through the area. Eventually, she fell asleep and woke safely in the morning, but the footsteps left a lasting question. Were they made by another person or by an animal passing through the woods? Whatever the source was, camping alone in a secluded ruin with a haunted reputation added a level of risk she could not ignore, especially as a woman without protection. Thankfully, the night ended without incident. This footage comes from the YouTube channel Travel Snacks, as she was wrapping up her time in Texas in January 2023 after visiting her son and driving around Dallas to look at neighborhoods she could call home.
So my last video, I was in Texas and it was gonna be my last day. I was eating my kolache and it was delicious, but then I just wanted to drive around a little bit more, looking for different neighborhoods, places to live possibly. And then that night I wanted to take my son out to dinner as just a thank you for helping me with fixing my pipes and letting me stay at his house for a few days and stuff like that. So me and my son had a really nice time. So this morning I got up, went to Planet Fitness, got my shower, read my Bible, and it's time to go. And I'm headed to Jacksonville, Florida.
She intended to drive from Dallas to Jacksonville, Florida, choosing a steady pace instead of rushing the journey. Rather than forcing herself through long days on the road, she planned a route that let her stop in different cities along the way, breaking the drive into manageable sections so she would not feel exhausted behind the wheel.
Every day, I don't like it when I have to drive like 5, 6, 10 hours a day to get somewhere. So I decided to just map out what the route is from Dallas to Jacksonville, driving 3 hours a day. What I've learned is never to exercise or exert yourself to the point of pain. So I'm just gonna take a quick walk, just get in some more steps. Fun little fact, I forgot about this place. Like I remember taking this walk before, but I didn't remember where it was in the world. And then when I pulled up, I was like, oh, I've been here before. So I'm in Bossier City, Louisiana. There's the casino. Next to it, which I'll pull up in a second, is Bass Pro Shops right next door. Outdoor World. Plenty of parking. See all these spots. Now I just need to find one that's a little more level. Alright, this is a little better. Oh, turn for lights. This guy just tried to walk up to me. And then this guy with his lights that just flashed on me. I mean, I feel bad because he's asking for a jump, but you shouldn't, as a man, approach a woman asking her for a jump. Maybe when he saw that I was a woman, he didn't keep coming up to my van, but I just kept looking down. So it's a no for me. I'm going in the back. Make sure I lock my door. he's just standing there back by his truck. Maybe he's just frazzled, but if it was me, I would definitely go in to the casino and see if there's like a security that could help. Where did he go? There he is. Okay. Good job, guy. He's walking towards the casino. These are the fun, well, it's only fun if nothing bad happens, but these are the fun things that I like to do, is have these little spy moments from my van, because I'm nosy. Alright. It's nice and quiet. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Van life on the road brings challenges that cannot always be avoided. That includes dealing with unexpected situations that may affect personal safety, especially after dark. Traveling alone in a van also demands constant awareness of the environment, especially when sleeping overnight in public areas. Choosing unusual places to park comes with concerns about safety and comfort. Maybe the man in the parking lot only needed assistance, or maybe staying cautious was the wiser decision in that moment. When you are alone in a quiet lot at night, do you assume good intentions, or follow your instincts and stay alert? The unsettling footage comes from Wandering Wild Things, a UK-based outdoor adventure channel where the host explores rivers, forests, and isolated camping spots with her dogs, showing real wilderness outings, campsite setups, and the unexpected situations that can unfold when camping alone. It is February 25th, 2026, in a wooded riverside area in the United Kingdom. The host carefully drives down a muddy track beside the river before stopping to check the campsite with her dogs. The ground is damp and uneven. Shards of broken glass are spread around the area, and she starts picking them up to protect the dogs.
What's going on? She's acting like there's someone over there, but I don't see anything. And Willow is not the barker. Willow doesn't do this. So if Willow's doing this, something's freaking her out. Hey, Willow, it's okay. Olive's not freaked out though.
While moving around, one of the dogs, Willow, suddenly starts growling and barking toward the trees. The response is sudden and out of character, instantly catching the host's attention. She stops and looks in the same direction, trying to understand what the dog has sensed.
Hold on, you guys. Come here. Hey, come here. You might, if there is someone over there, I wouldn't sneak around. Hey, Willow. Olive, do you see anything? Do you see anything? Who's there? Willow Dean, it's okay, baby. Willow, come here. Willow, what do you see? Come here.
She slowly walks through the campsite, calling the dogs back while watching the woodland. She looks behind trees and along the nearby trail, listening closely for any movement. Nothing can be seen, but the uncertainty builds tension. Willow starts barking again, this time toward another direction.
My heart's racing a little bit. All right. What is it, Will? I don't like this. Is it maybe the horse person that we saw earlier? Willow, come here. Willow, come here. It's okay. It is a road. Come here. Come here, Bibs. Are you okay? What is it? Her hair's not up anymore. Well, it is a little bit. She's acting like someone's around.
The host follows the noise and eventually finds the cause, a small armadillo moving through the brush. After the disruption, she finishes setting up camp and makes food as the temperature falls. The cold turns the night uncomfortable, and she eventually gets into the truck with the dogs to keep warm. Issues with the heater and bedding make sleep difficult, but they remain safe until morning. Camping alone in remote areas always brings uncertainty. Sometimes the danger's real, sometimes it is only wildlife. But when you are alone in the woods, every sound feels louder. If you were there and your dog reacted that way, would you stay calm or would you pack up and leave? On October 5th, 2025, a solo camper pitches camp on exposed cliffs as Storm Amy draws closer. The footage comes from Happy Little Camper, a channel focused on quiet, minimalist wild camping. With little cover, conditions quickly become unpredictable. He decides to place his camp on open high ground near the cliff edge, protected only by a small patch of hawthorn. The site offers little shelter, and strong winds cut through the area with nothing blocking them. As the storm starts to build, he begins setting up his shelter, while rain and heavy gusts make basic movements difficult. Once the camp is steady, he prepares food under worsening conditions, where cold air and hard gusts turn cooking into a slow, careful process. As night comes in, the storm grows stronger. By around 1 a.m., steady winds and heavy gusts make meaningful sleep nearly impossible. The shelter shakes, and wind takes over the surroundings. By 4 a.m., wind speeds rise further, pushing the setup close to its limit. Seeing the risk increase, he chooses to pack up and leave before conditions deteriorate anymore. Viewers later noted that the threat was not the rain, but unstable trees above in high wind. At what point does endurance stop being resilience and become a failure to recognize rising risk? On July 5th, 2023, the YouTube channel Moto Mills, known for dirt bike rides and crashes, filmed a moment that stopped an entire track. The rider approaches the jump at speed, eyes forward, staying on a familiar line. As he clears the landing, something below looks wrong. 2 people are on the ground where the track should be clear. He lands, slows, and turns around immediately.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Hey, wait. He's just knocked out. Okay, tilt his head up. Tilt his head up. He'll come. He's just knocked out. He's still breathing. He's still breathing. Is he breathing? Yeah, he's breathing. Okay. Just relax. Okay.
What's good?
Wait. All right. I'll be right back. All right. Okay. I will.
Yo, you think you can get it? Tell him that too.
Jesus Christ, guys. Hey! Stop right there. Make sure nobody jumps.
One rider is still, the other is trying to wake him, but there is no response. The situation is already serious, and every second counts. The rider steps in. His movements are steady and practiced. He checks whether the rider is breathing, watches the chest rise, and carefully supports the injured rider's head. Around them, engines are still running. This is the worst place for someone to lie unconscious. Understanding the danger, he leaves to find medical help.
No, dude's like dying on the double. Straight up.
Where up?
Water truck jump.
Huh?
Water truck jump. He's bad.
I gotta get some.
Dude is dying on the water truck jump.
Water truck.
He's dying?
Yeah, he's dying.
He's dying?
He's been out for like 3 minutes. He's barely breathing. Can we get somebody to the water truck jump?
Where is it?
Water truck jump. Big double.
The back.
The big double.
Somebody blocking there?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, you're alive. Thank God.
I think he's good. He just.
He wasn't good a minute ago.
Yeah.
When he comes back, the injured rider begins waking up. His eyes open, but confusion remains. Though conscious, he is clearly not fully aware.
Robert Central. This is his first time here.
Okay, what year is it?
¿Qué año es? ¿Qué año es? ¿Qué año es? ¿Ah?
Does he know his name?
¿Sabes qué es tu nombre? ¿Qué es? Dile.
Okay.
¿Eso bien?
Can you move your legs? Both your legs?
He jumped. He didn't know that jump was right there.
Oh.
Huh? ¿Te vas a gustar?
Here, pick your head up.
Get your head up, buddy.
All right. Did both of his legs work?
¿Te sirven las dos patas? ¿Ah? Ya. Tienes que levantarse, no te van a llevar al hospital. Tienes que levantarse, no te van a llevar al hospital. Hey, man. No podemos ir allá.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, how you doing, man?
Espera.
Don't stand up yet. Hold up.
All right. What happened? Was he unconscious?
Oh yeah, he was out for like 3 minutes.
For about 3 minutes? Okay. And hey, look at me.
Hey, mira.
No. Leave his neck down. Leave his neck down. Leave his neck alone, bro. Give him a second. Give him a minute. Just give him a minute.
Hey, no. Let him,
It's okay. Let him lay down, dude.
Alright.
Relax. Relax.
hey, you know where you are right now? Does he speak English? No. Don't even.
He's talking.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
talking.
he's good.
He's good.
All right.
He said he just fell down. He just wants to lay down for a bit.
That's fine.
Okay. Does he have any neck or back pain?
¿Te duele una parte de tu
Collarbone.
So where is that? His pain in his shoulder right here? Is that the only pain he's having?
Solo te
Okay. All right. Can you feel this?
¿Sientes eso?
Yeah. All right. Push. Yeah. Okay. All right, squeeze my
No, I
hand.
jumped over him. I was like, there's a dead person on the ground.
Okay, good. Okay, awesome.
Looks like he came through here almost, right?
Yeah, you jumped through here.
Okay, ask him if he wants us to put him on a backboard, or does he feel like he can get up? And does he feel like he can sit up if we help him? Or does he want us to put him on a backboard?
¿O quieres que te levanten? He can get up.
Okay, is he ready?
¿Estás listo ahorita o quieres esperar?
Okay, somebody, all right, get on this. You get over here on this side. Just let him. He can speak. All right, let's reach up. All right, just right here. No, not all the way. Just sit up. Sit up right here. Yeah. Okay, sit here for a minute. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and stand him up. Are you okay? You ready? Help me stand him. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just stand up. The shoulder.
I'll just sit him in the
Look at me.
side by side.
Look at me. Yeah, John. Yeah. Can you do this? Yeah, okay.
A good amount of time.
Okay, you want us to call him back?
Can I take him?
Yeah, let's put him over. Okay, where's his bike? Okay, is somebody here that can drive, take it back?
Hell yeah. Let's go, John. Good job, buddy.
He is helped away from the track and taken for further evaluation. The danger's over, but only barely. Many viewers focused less on the crash itself and more on the aftermath, especially the rush to avoid outside help. Some comments suggested fear, not injury, shaped those moments, leaving quiet questions about what truly guided the response. If panic can overpower instinct and fear can outweigh safety, then what is more dangerous in moments like this? The impact that drops you, or the decisions made while you cannot stand?